Because it's like the second damn time it's kicked me out. It's been really, 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 really crappy. But anyway, guys, I came from this little part up here, and it's called heaven. Or a mountain. Mainly a mountain, not heaven. Unless heaven has a mountain this big. It's such a huge mountain. But anyway, even though I got kicked off, so I'm going to do this damn video one more damn time. After that, I'm really going to get pissed. Well, that's besides the point, guys. Hello, it's Final Air for the third damn time, second time, first time. Yeah, it's been me for all those times. But, yeah. So, last time we left off, we was fighting Demon Prince for like 7 hours. Actually 6 to be Pacific. But the first couple hours was us kicking the Demon Prince's ass for 7 hours. Until it started kicking our ass. But I totally did not beat the boss until after the recording the next day. But that I'm not going to let that get in the way today. But I'm here now, and it's time to go here and defeat every mother heifer here, okay? You guys understand me? Good. Alright. First thing you want to do is run down these stairs. You see all these red people pop up? Where are they at? Oh. These red people, you see them? There's lots of them. You stand here, let them shoot at you, and you just laugh in their face. Ha 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 ha. Okay, that's besides the point. Then you run over here. Then you stand in this little corner right here, about to get shot up like 100 damn times. Once you get hit by an arrow of these mother heifers, you're going to be stun blocked and wishing you didn't. And you roll down here, roll backwards, get stuck on the rock again. Then you stand right here. Then you just run. And see this little crystal. Well, I don't know, I'm drunk. All you gotta do is kill that. You get a twinkling titanite and a titanite scale. Then you run up here. Then you run up here. Then you run down here. Then you run over here. Then you run over here again. Then you see a daggum octopus. Then you run down here. Then you about get shoved off a ledge. Then this guy's like, hey, that's him. Then he pushes nothing. Then you run down here again. Well, still. Then you see that dead body. You're like, wow, that's sad. Then you run in here. Then you sit down, say, wow, what a day. I'm trying to hurry up and sum this up. Because, yeah, I really don't want to go through all this again. Then you run over here. Then you slightly turn to the left. Then run down here. Then you run down here. Hashtag done. Then you see him. Then you back up. Then you run forward. Then you back up some more. Then you roll. Then you backstab. Then you get stabbed and drop to your death. Hashtag retarded. Then you respond. Hashtag damn again. Then you switch weapons. Then you do the same thing. By the way, that's the most jump scares in. Ow. Okay. Then you run back because you got stabbed and you got shot in the back by electricity. Then you get stand back up. Then you're just like, all right, I'm gonna do this again. That was a jump scare. That's a guy with AIDS. Then you pick up your souls. Then you see this guy again. Then you know what he's. Then you cough up along. Then you back up. Then you roll again, okay? It's pretty simple steps. This is a guide, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you beat Dark Souls, the Ring City. Ow. Then you get stabbed again. Him and his damn poking. Then you butt stab him again. This time I don't think he's getting up. Then you collect his pants for some odd reason. Then you see that turtle-like creature jump. Then you see the Ninja Turtles 100 years old from now. They look a hell of a lot different and a hell of a lot older and scarier. They must have been messing around with the people up there that has AIDS. I told them not to, but they said, Ninja Turtle power! You know, that totally did not work out. Then you run down here, avoid all these people, because that one right there is a prick. And then you run up the stairs. Then you run, I'm just gonna go over here and kill this guy first. Then I got a message. Then you watch him throw that electrical bolt like he's Thor. Then you just run down here and see this guy. And you're like, bring it on. And he really is bringing it on. Then you roll. Then you butt stab him. Then you slash his back. Then you roll. Then you sip your Sunny D. Then you just hope to God this kills him. And it does. Then you grab his Titanite chunk. Take his goodies. Then you grab your shield. You're like, on my way. Then you run over here. Then you just drop down this little ledge right here. Blah, blah, and of course you land in a perfect circle. Then you just die again. Son of a bitch. Wow. Really? These fat people are really messing me up here. Ugh. I got this. Gotta think straight. Gotta think with my head, not my penis. Then you respond. Then you strike a wall because you're pissed. Then you bow to that shadow right there that bowed to you. Then he disappears. But you try to bow before he leaves, but it was too late. Then you realize that was kind of pointless. Then you run back downstairs to do all this shit one more time. Yeah, don't mind the people that has AIDS. Don't let them touch you just in case they might get blood on you. Then you're screwed. Run down here. See this guy? Then you say, I don't know, whatever you want to say. Then you roll. Then you swing. Then you back up. And then you get poked. And then you get sliced. And then you die. Hashtag insane. Moonlight arrows. A magical arrow said to have been used by the Dark Moon Knights, imbued with a silver light. Used. Okay, then just totally did not read it all, but I guess it will work because they didn't really care to change the picture, fuckers. Then you respond. Then you grab your shield. Then now you're really pissed. Okay, this is like your third playthrough, I believe. Then you let him strike. Then you get stabbed. Then you get shoved. Then you sip. Then you get stabbed. Then you look like an idiot. Then you sip your Sunny D again. Now, then you just say screw it. You just mess them up. Then you get stabbed. Then you get stabbed again. Then you kill them. Then you're like, wow, I'm not going down there with 12 health to drink, okay? Then you hop back on the bonfire and you're like, wow, more Sunny D. Then you run back down the stairs again because you're really, really irritated at this point and you really want to like scream and kill somebody. Then you run all the way downstairs. Then you just slightly turn to the right. Actually, a lot. It's more like a sharp turn, not a slight turn, sorry. Then you grab your souls again. Now you look at him dead in his eyes and says, because of you, I died again. Then he kicks his shield. Then he jumps back. Then he tries to poke you. Then you dodge. Then he does that and you put down your shield so it can connect. Then you drink your Sunny D in front of him. He's like, ooh. Then he swings everywhere. Then he tries to poke you. Then you back up. Then he does that for some odd reason. Then he pokes you in the stomach. Then you die again. You're like, hashtag fucking retarded. This is supposed to be a really good guide. I think it's going out. I think it's going pretty well. At least I'm letting you guys know how hard the damn DLC is. It's no jokey. It's really not. It's actually pretty damn hard, but still. Then you respond again, grab your shield as usual, run back downstairs, and you just run, speed jog, run. Alright, this last time I'm going to try to kill this guy. He kills me. Next time there's no bypass him. Say, screw you, buddy. Wish you luck in the afterlife. Then he grabs that, tries to poke you. You dodge like a pro. But stab him. Then you slash him up. Slash dash, cut a hole in his ass, and put blood over the walls because you've been playing with tennis with his balls, I guess. Then you die again, you're like, wow, this is starting to get pointless. Now, by this point, you're raging, man. You're like, I'm about to smash my daggum TV and snap this game in half and like throw my Xbox through somebody's windshield. But anyway, then you come to your senses. Maybe I should just run. Never stop running. Because it seems to work. And so you respond again, do the same thing. He stabs like, looks like an idiot. Then you run downstairs and he's like, ooh, AIDS. And then you keep on running. Then you run down more stairs as soon as you turn to the right. Then you build up your stamina, run again. Then you build it up a little bit more. And you're like, run. Ooh, more AIDS. Then fall down the stairs. Then you run some more. Then you see Ninja Turtles, old age Ninja Turtles with cancer, I guess. And then you drop downstairs. Then you run downstairs and you drop in another circle. You're like, well, what are these circles doing? Apparently it's draining your damn health. Okay, if you haven't realized it till now, you really do need to get the hell out of there. And then you see these guys and you run over here because you're like, oh my god, AIDS. Then you run back this way and run downstairs and you're like, alright, screw them. What's the worst they can do? And that's the worst they can do. They didn't really fuck you up. Then you run down here. You're like, oh my god, I'm still alive. Can't believe it. Then you run over here. Then you're like, wow, I survived that, really? Then you're like, oh my god, look at all these awesome grasshoppers. Then you run some more. Then you see a big grasshopper with the ginormous, I don't know, Andre the Giant. Yeah, him. Then you run over here. Then you keep on collecting all these. And I guess I gotta go over there. I don't know. Like this. Get all these souls. And you're like, wow, actually rich, I guess. And then you see all these things shoot at you. Then you just see him poke. Then you thought that was a door. And you're like, wow, that was a really terrible idea. Then you're like, please God, don't die. I just came all this way and don't want to be for nothing. Then you drink. Then you drop. Then you just run. What was that? I have no idea. Then you die, and you're like, why did I even try that? Really? 15 minutes to get this far, then all of a sudden you died for nothing. Ta-da. Now, at this point, you're like raged, man. Really, you think about going on a damn killing spree, just killing everybody you know. But luckily, that's not me, that's you. And luckily, I don't know you. I hope I don't. Then you grab your cigarettes and your lighter and you're like, I had about damn time with this mother effing game. I'm about to burn down all of America. Because you're mad, not a terrorist. Because you're just really raging mad. Then you grab your shield again. Once again, he stabs, he misses, it looks like a dumbass. Then you run down and say, ooh, AIDS, and get the hell out of the way. And of course, he runs in your way. He's like, just touch me. Then you run down here and you're like, wow. Then you run over here. Same process. He grabs the sword. And he's like, look, it's fiery. And I'm like, look, I don't care. Then some reason you didn't really notice the guy with more AIDS. Then you see Ninja Turtles like spells and shit now because they can't do nothing else. Ain't no turtle power. Because they're slow. Yeah, then you run on a wall and get stuck. Then you drink your damn Sunny D. Then you run downstairs, like this is starting to really agitate me. Then you run over here and you say, fooled ya. Then you get hit anyway, then yeah, you die. Then you wonder why they didn't invent like a Gatling gun on here where they can give it to you and just have all this stuff and do it easily, like a walk through the park. Then you're wondering, should I even play Dark Souls? Should I even buy the new DLC? Probably not. No. I really do recommend it, but I really don't recommend playing it. Makes a lot of sense. It does, really. If you really play it, and you're like, well, it's totally worth getting, but totally not worth playing. Then you sit here and try to think of a strategy, so meditate. Then you're like, okay, got a new strategy. Same thing, run. Same thing, yeah, blah, blah, blah. God, don't get in my way. Then you turn to your right. Then left. Run around a little corner. See that guy? Tells you the same thing, look at my sword. It's fiery. And you really didn't give a shit. Then you're just running down the stairs. Then you see Ninja Turtles, 100 years old. Then you miss them. And they miss you. Then you just run some more. This guy's very helpful, guys. I'm glad I can help you all out. Then you're like, maybe if I swallow one of these bad boys, maybe it won't be so bad. But little did you know, it's still pretty bad. Then grab your souls, because you didn't have no souls to begin with. Then you run over here. Then you run like, oh my god, they didn't hit me. Then you're like, ooh, what's this? Then you grab it and realize it wasn't really nothing useful. Then you drop down. Alright. Then you run some more. You're like, wow, I'm back to where I was. Then you see all these, I don't know why I about said leprechauns. Then you run over here because you think you see something till you see that big ass lizard. You're like, never mind, get on my way. Then he grabs like a magical stick. Then you're like, oh my god, is that what I think it is? I think so. Then you light a bonfire. Then you look down. Then what do you see? You see a summon. You're like, yeah, totally summon this guy. Yes, awesome, awesome, awesomeness. Then you praise the sun. Then you meditate until he gets here because you're trying to think of a new strategy. Then until you see another one, you're like, my meditation worked. Then you summon this guy. Wow. Dang it. Praise the illusionary wall. That's a poor thing to say because that's not illusionary. And that says Mysterious. Then that's not a illusionary wall. Then you're like, what's up, guys? And you're just not pop a squat and take a shit. Alright, cool. Major epic. And that was an epic shit you just took. Then you try to hit all these walls. See, it's one illusionary, which you don't really think none is now. Then that's just a door, so you swing at it anyway. Then y'all guys can stop celebrating, and y'all got to follow me now. Awesome, fantastic. You guys with me here? Awesome, yeah. You guys are on YouTube. Probably don't know this, but I'm just letting you know. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Then you drop off the side because you forgot about the stairs. Then you dropped off this side because there weren't no stairs. Then you just run. Then you watch your teammate just get devoured slowly. Then you're like, that's my friend. Then you gangbang him. Then you flick your ashes because you've been really stressed out, and this might be the only thing you got to save your life is your teammates. That or distract them. And thought he got grabbed again, then you just cut and slash and dash and cut a hole in this butt. Then you're like, wow, guys, we are an awesome team. I will praise the Son with you. The only reason why I praise the Son is because of Jesus, your love and Savior. Hasn't really been saving me a lot, but he's still your Savior. You guys ready? Take that as a yeah. Let's do this. Thank you. Then you see Andre the Giant, and you're like, yo, guys, let's focus on this guy right here. Then you try to lock on him, and all of a sudden it goes to a damn centipede. I mean, what you call it? Then you hit this damn, I already forgot the name of them, so I probably ain't gonna bother. Then you grab his souls, which really it was Titanite chunk, two of them. Then he misses. Then you're like, hold up, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Then your team come out of nowhere and straight up wreck them. Then you're like, awesome, let's do this. Wait, then you're like, hold up, guys. Hold up, I'm hitting a cigarette. Then you're hoping to God this guy right here dropped off his straight sword because you really want a straight sword. Then you're like, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go get him. I don't think this guy really knows where he got hit from. Then you try to grab something he didn't even drop. Then you look like a retard. Then you go up here. Then you just combo him until he dies. Then you're hoping to God you don't die. Then you drink your Sunny D, say help, 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 help. And then he gets stabbed in the back. Well, sliced in the back. Then you just go in there and combo the crap out of him. Then he don't drop nothing either. You're like, wow, this is really starting to get on my nerves. I'd really like a new weapon. Then you grab this not hood because he thinks he's in the hood. Oh, woo, woo. Then you run over here and you got this twinkling Titanite. Then you run over here to see if there was anything else. Make a circle. You're like, wow, that was pointless. Then you drop off. Not there because you would have died. No, you wouldn't have. I lied. Inspect your background and you're like, don't seem anything entertaining, so you jump off this side. Drop down here. Then you almost forgot to drink your Sunny D. Then you drink your Sunny D. Then you run down here. Grab this thing. Titanite scale. Then you're like, well. Then you backstab him because he's really messing up your teammate. Then you're like, guys, help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Then you try to see if you dropped anything, which you don't see anything, then you just run up here. Reminding yourself to drink your Sunny D, so you do. Then you're like, where's your other teammate? Hey, where are you at? Where are you hanging for? Then you run over here because your teammate led you here. You're like, oh, there's the other side of the door. I knew that. But you really didn't. Then you're like, awesome, therefore let there be illusionary. And then you swing, and you're like, that was not illusionary. Then you was disappointed. Then you run back outside. Wait, is that illusionary wall? Alright. Then you try to do the same thing he did, but you realize you have a different pyromancy hand. Then you just disappointed even more. Then you run outside. Then you drop down. Then you run some more. Then you like get totally like annihilated by flame. Then you run in here because that guy pushes you. Then you're about to die. Then one of your teammates does. Then you strike him with everything you got because he was being a prick and got one of your teammates killed. Awesome. Then you take this old hand. This old hand is a friend. Then you take this Titanite scale, which is 2 of them, which you're like, wow, I'm actually lowing down on. Dark Spirit destroyed. I didn't even know we even had a Dark Spirit, but hey, we destroyed something. Awesome. Got the best team ever. Oh, teammate. Had a team. But ain't no on team no more. Then you drop down here and take some fall damage, and you're about damn near dead. Then you sip your Sunny D. Then you grab this item like, wow, more Titanite scale. This is absolutely amazing. Then you run over here, say, you ain't shoving me because that's really getting on my nerves. Then your teammate comes up here and helps you. Then you really run up here and watch Thor or Zeus, whichever you want to call it. Then you drink some more Sunny D because that really did fuck you up. Then I guess you drop down here. Can I run back up? Cool. Then you see what there is to grab. Then you realize there's nothing to grab. Then you just see your teammate fall to his death, but really he didn't. Hey, you ain't gotta scream at me. I'm right here. I dare you to jump. Okay, I guess you wouldn't do it. Then you run. Because there's a lot of running in this video. Then you go in here, and you're like, I know what that is, but I'm totally not going to attack it. So, no, do not attack it. Do not attack it. Repeat, do not attack it. Oh, you had the right thing. Appreciate it, buddy. Then you pick up the Ring of Evil 3. Then you run. Then you come in here, realize these skeletons are morphing in together. It's like some Power Rangers bullcrap. Then you run back upstairs. Then you see more morph together. Sorry, ma'am. Did not mean to ruin your backstab. Then you run up here. Then you run over here. Then you look. Then you want to kill this thing as soon as you can. Then you got Titanite and Titanite scale. Twinkling Titanite. My bad. Let me be more specific. Then you run out here. You're like, oh my god. And then you're invaded by Moaning Knight because he likes to moan, I guess. I don't know. Then you just run. Then you try to run up that. Then you fail miserably. Then you drop back down. At this point, you realized you've been here. Then you run some more. Then you miss. Then you're like, holy shit, not fighting him. Then you run some more. Then you drop down again. Then you drink some more. Then you're hoping to God there's another way because you know you're just gonna keep on running in circles. Then there's nothing in here, so you run up here again. He misses once again. Then that fell terribly. Like, oh my god, where's my help? Then you try to hit him and get the hell out of there because you know you'll totally get wrecked without him. Then you see that guy. Then you run. Run down this time. You're like, yeah, not happening. Then there's a wall there. Then you're like, holy shit, what do I do? I really don't know what to do. Maybe by the power of God, something will happen and somebody will die. Other than this guy, because this guy wants to stay alive. Yeah, I'm not trying that. You go in here, hoping to God there's something you missed, which there wasn't. Then you run up here. Then you try it again. You're like, wow, once again, nothing. Then you realize the door's right here, and you're like, wow, that was just a waste of time. Ow. Then you get electrocuted. Then you're like, ha, run. Then you run back because holy shit, that shit sounds fearsome. Alright. I really don't know what to do. Can I banish a phantom? Well, a dark spirit? Then no. Then you just drink. Because you're a Sunny D-holic. Then you're like, alright, on the count of 3, I'm going to run back. 1, 2, should I really do this? I really don't know. But I'm going to try it anyway. Let's do this. Then you run over here. Let him pass. Then you run some more. Like, all this stuff looks awesome and good and everything, but I really don't need it. Then you die. Terribly. This is fucking retarded! Alright, hashtag. I forgot to hashtag that, but still. As you get a little further in the game, like, wow, 35 minutes in? Really? Yeah, I'm done here. Then you're like, bye everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I showed you guys a little bit more of the DLC. I'm looking forward to show you guys a little bit more after this. Then hopefully that'll be it. But you never know. Anyway, see y'all. Bye guys. Keep you posted. Final hour out.